सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Yeah, right. You think I'm that fool? He said and took a step back to go. But I was saying, I was just, I said stopped. Just what? Leave me. He tried to free himself. He didn't want to listen me. Cook, please, listen to me. I said while he was not looking at me. Leave me, he said, and I thought for a second. I stand on my tiptoes and pressed my lips on his, make him freeze on his spot. I closed my eyes and just keep pressing my lips on his. I didn't move back, and then I felt his arms around me, pulling me closer to him. My arms moved to his back, holding him tightly. He started moving his lips on mine, and we both start kissing each other passionately. He started taking step toward me while my foot start moving back. My legs hits with something, and we both fall on bed. He was on top of me, and our lips were still molding with each other. My fingers were playing with his hair, while his right hand was moving up and down on my neck to ear burning me with his touch. We just kissed each other. I don't know how long, but we just keep exploring the love and passion to each other. He bit my lips and I'm on, except for my lips, making him more passionate, and I was enjoying his passion. After kissing for a long time, we broke our kiss and rested his forehead on mine, and we breathed heavily, and so I was. Jungkook, tell me it's not a dream, he whispered, and I didn't open my eyes. I was feeling shy and scared to look in his eyes. I just don't want to open my eyes. I was feeling his breath falling on me. He was still that close to me. I feel his finger moving on my face. His finger start tracing my cheeks, my eyes, my lips, and then my neck. My heart was beating as hell in my ribcage while my hands were shaking on his shoulder. I felt his lips on my cheeks. He was start kissing my jawline to my eyes. He kissed my eyes and I slowly opened my eyes to see him. They, what you did, he said, and my eyes lowered down. Tell me what we did, he said while tracing my lower lip with his thumb, making my breath raised, and I didn't understand what was happening to me. He leaned more on me, that his cheeks touched my cheeks. Cook, I almost want his name, and my arms wrapped around him and hugged him. We both hugged each other. You're driving me crazy, he said and pulled me more closer while I just closed my eyes and start feeling his heartbeat next to me. We just keep hugging each other without saying anything. The night was passing and we slept in each other's embrace. Days later, what the hell she is doing here again? I said in anger. I looked down from the window in lawn where Cook and Rose both were walking and laughing. The night when I kissed him was the best night. After that night, I was all shy, and he always find a moment to come closer to me. It's been 3 days that we kiss each other, but I was still under the feel of his touch. I was so happy to be with him. When all of the sudden Rose appeared. Wait, did I say my Jungkook? Wow, my Jungkook. I smiled, but the view spoiled my smile. Where Cook hold her hand, and I don't what he was saying. I just could not see them together. Coming 3 days were the same. I was burning in jealousy, but both of them but didn't get anything. Jungkook was busy nowadays, and I don't know what he was doing. He didn't talk to me properly. He was again becoming the cook. Jimin, they, where were you lost? Jimin asked, and I came out of my thoughts. Huh? Nothing, I said, looking at my hands, thinking about Jungkook. He's in garden with Rose, Jimin said, and I made a bad face. They, are you feeling jealous? He asked, and I looked at him. No, why would I? I said, and looked away. Accept it, they. You are jealous, and it's okay. When you love someone, you can't see him with someone else, he said and smiled while my eyes find it. Love and me with Jungkook. You are in love, they, with my cook. That's why you're feeling this jealousy. I have seen that restlessness of you when you see both of them together. It's love, Jungkook, he said and kissed my cheeks. But I was in shock. I'm in love. These all feelings I was feel for love. I was in love with Jungkook. I smiled and turned to see Jimin, but he was nowhere. I'm in love. I start roaming in the room happily. I look at his beak, which were hanging on the wall. I love you, monster. I said, look at his beak. I smiled and think to see Cook. I rush out of the room with beating heart. My body was shivering and my heart was dancing. My foot were moving toward Carton. With so much happiness, these feelings were making me crazy. As I stepped in lawn, I saw him standing with Rose. I love you so much. My moving steps stopped at his voice. My eyes found it when I heard him saying this word to Rose. I stopped and think that I must hear him wrong. A second later, I saw him holding her hand. I love you. You don't know what. You are for me. You complete me. I love you, he said, and I felt myself falling. I was not able to stand, and tears started coming out from my eyes. I love you too, Cook, she said, and my eyes started burning with tears and anger. I ran inside and come to the door of my room. As I entered in, tears were rolling down on my cheeks. He didn't love me. He doesn't love me. These thoughts were killing me. He was just playing with me, with my feelings. When he loved someone else, then why he came closer to me? Why he gave me all these feelings? He was just playing with me. How can he do this? I hate him for doing all this to me. I hate myself for loving him. I will not forgive you, Jungkook. Rose, I love you too, Jungkook, Rose said, and I smiled. Jungkook, you sure he will say this? Gosh, how badly I want my bear to say this word to me. I said happily. Rose smiled with me while I was flying in the air. Then, this realization that I am in love with was making me crazy, and love with my angry cat was making me more crazy. Of course, he will say this. I have seen love in his eyes for you. He's mad for you, Rose said, and I nodded. Remember that jealousy drama? His eyes were saying that he wanted to kill me for holding his Jungkook's hand, Rose said, and I burst into a laugh. When Rose came, I was happy to see her. She was my friend, my best friend, but I didn't know that this relationship can be some effect on my marriage life. Rose told me one evening that Taehyung is look at us all the time and he is getting jealous. I didn't believe her, but when I started observing him, I found him getting jealous. But he didn't. I only saw his start spending time with Rose, who was helping me on all this. I want to spend some time with my bear, but this drama was getting long. When one evening Jihu come and tell me to meet him, I thought to go, and then Rose came to me and told me that his fiancée met with an accident. She was crying and worried. I consoled her, and then, without telling anything,